we're welcoming Grant Barr to the stage. So, on the count of three, everyone go wild and crazy. 1, 2, 3, go! And welcome, Mr. Grant Barr!
Thank you to Dave for that really lukewarm introduction. Anyway, I've just been kind of, I thought we could shut on because the last guy did, so. No, it's good to be in the front and finally see you look a lot better from the front. Well, some of you do anyway, but I'm not going to name any names because you're here to have a good night. No, my name's Grant Barr and I come in peace. I have came in public before. But that's why I'm banned from all the Scottish gigs, McDonald's and my gran's funeral. Said 3 fucking times I didn't want an open casket. Anyway, no, moving on. Anyway, where was I talking? So it's a funny old life. I said to my sister this morning in the shower. Wait a minute, that's not quite right, because I've only got a brother and a bath. No, I don't know how you guys do it down here, but up in Scotland, my mum loves to get photos of us in the bath to update for the calendar every year, but she needs to stop because we're getting too fucking big. She's just cramming us in now. There's no water left in that bath. It's just children and whatever. But we used to have to go to my granny's every Wednesday because my mum loved wine. Not that I had a huge problem with that. The problem I did have with that was that she liked wine for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if she was having a steak. So she'd send us up to my gran's every Wednesday, and she's a great big Scottish granny, so she was, and she would do things in batches. She'd make scones in batches, she'd make soups in batches, and you've guessed it, she bathed us in batches. You probably wonder how she did that. Very similar to the soup. She would get the water scalding hot, really hot, I don't know, scalding's maybe a Scottish word, roasting hot, very fiery, anyway, and then she'd throw the first brother in, and he'd kind of come out with blisters and scars and stuff, but he was fucking clean, by God, so he was. And if you're worried, it was back in a time when you could burn children, it was fine. And I got away with that shit. And the next brother would go in, he'd probably have quite a moderately temperatured bath, I don't know, we never actually ever spoke of this, and then I would go last, when there was a kind of a skin on the top, you know when you get the yogurts that are a wee bit out of date and you peel it and you get the film right in the top. That was like the baths I had. It's like the soup as well. I used to have to come out of them and go for a shower. But no, Granny was lovely though. She bathed us like that till the day she died. God rest her soul. So in case you're wondering, the funeral's next week, but I can't go because I'm banned. No, so I'm from a place called Fife. Has anyone here heard of Fife? Yeah. Fucking hell, way more folk than the last place I was at. So this one will go shit as well. But anyway, no, what would be your perception of Fife?
Okay.
Don't sit on the fence. It's better than Paisley, but everyone's fucking better than Paisley. No, anyway. Shit, well, that's kind of, right, we'll get that bit. But there's nice bits in it. There's like St Andrews and there's Crail and all these kind of golf course destinations. I was actually golfing in St Andrews last week, and you walk in and the front sign it says St Andrews, much more than just 18 holes. And I said to the guy the thing, I said, what's that, much more than just 18 holes? He says, when you go round, you'll find out that this place is much more than just 18 holes. And he's right. When I got to the 9th green, there was a hooker. And then, so that was another hole I didn't finish. And then I lost my ball in a water trap. But anyway, that's it. It's one for the doctors. But no, so that's the east side, and I live on the west side. The west side of Fife. We've got t-shirts printed up and everything to let everyone know what side of Fife we live on, the west side, where we say A at the end of statements to turn those statements into questions, mostly for reassurance, because our fathers have all left us. But it's like in America they go, hey, I'm walking here. In West Fife we go, I'm walking here. Hey, it's very fucking confusing. And I've recently just moved into the village with my girlfriend. I don't know if I've heard of it. It's a small place called Crossgates. Nah. I'm trying to remember what I usually say after that. But anyway, no, so I recently moved in there. And it is a tiny wee place, so it's so small, in fact, it's only got one butcher's, one baker's, and one prostitute. So my mother finds it really hard to try to juggle 3 jobs, but she has to pay for that wine somehow. She actually came to one of my gigs once and heard me tell that one, and she was fucking raging. But you know what? Fuck her. Everyone else has. But it was great for us growing up as kids though, because we got like family discount. Think about that. And if you're wondering, I was only on the butchery and the bakery side of it. Come on, guys. The sex was still full price. But anyway, no, she was a great mother. She is a great mother, still alive. No, and she does love me that. But anyway, no, so I recently moved in with a girlfriend into the village. Has anyone else just recently moved in with a partner or that? Nah. Awesome. Anyway, I've recently just moved in with mine, and it's great. We're just trying to slowly figure out just the wee things of how much we actually hate each other, and it's just a wee thing. It's just the way she breathes. It's just a little bit too fast for my liking. It's like, calm down, Mo Farrell. No, I just run a marathon. But anyway, so it's like that, and but we've got a wee balance going though. Like she lets me be in charge in the bedroom, right? I know. Get it out. And anyway, she lets me be in charge in the bedroom, and I let her be in charge the other 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 35 seconds a day. But fuck me, you can get a lot done in 25 seconds. But typical her though, typical her. You should see her. She's just bossy. She comes into my department. She says for the bedroom she wants to get a mirror on the roof. I know, I said, what? And she says, it'll be lovely, it'll add to the sexual thing we've got going, you know, we can watch ourselves in the mirror, you can watch me, and I can watch me, and I just can't see it, mostly because we have sex with the lights off, so I don't know how it fucking works. Anyway, she says, we'll get this mirror, it'll be lovely, and I can just tell if we were to get the mirror, I mean, I don't need to see any more angles of this anyway, but I wouldn't watch her, I would just watch me. I could just see myself going, fucking look at you. Fucking loser. Loser. Look at you, you fat bastard. Look at you. You didn't realise you had bigger tits than her, did you? Why the fuck are you sweating so much? It's been 15 seconds. Why are you crying? So as you can tell, I don't own a fucking mirror. Never will. Anyway, so I've chapped that needs. You probably wonder what I do for a job, because it's clearly not comedy. I'll cover this up. Any guesses? Ah, fuck. Sorry when I came in. I am a farmer, yes. Last week I got a doctor. I was like, if I was a doctor I would do this shit. No chance. Anyway, no. So farmer, and it's great, I love it, and we've got this kind of youth organisation called the Young Farmers, and you'll never believe it, it's for farmers that are young, and it's actually for under 30, so it's kind of almost a breeding ground for nonsense shit. But anyway, no, so we have all these things called dances and that, and it's kind of keep farmers from integrating into normal society and keeping us all together and tightening up the gene pool, and it's basically how you meet your future wife. So I remember my first ever Young Farmers dance was in a place called Zoo nightclub. Has anyone ever been?
Oh, shit.
Aye. I thought you would have, because it's full of fucking animals. So anyway, you went in, and mine I walked in, I just clocked this young thing on the dance floor. But I was 18, so for legal reasons, so was she. And anyway, I clocked this young thing on the dance floor, and I was like, fuck it, this is doable. But back then, I never used to be as confident as I clearly am now. How are you getting on? So you've heard the fuck me eyes, those are fuck off eyes. Anyway, so I spotted this young, I thought, fuck it, this is doable. But like I said, the confidence, I had to get a bit of drink in me. So I got these 10 vodka cokes lined up. It was actually quite similar to his joke earlier, but I was not copying it, I swear. So anyway, there I am with my 10 vodka cokes sitting. So there, fucking scoop the vodka, sniff the coke, ready to tackle this thing. And I remember very vividly the song that was playing at the time was that, you know that one, Shakira, Africa, you know, Samina, Amina, Waka Waka. Alright. For the old people in the room, it was total Africa. I don't know, choose your own story. It's so fucking real. Anyway, no, I know I'm not the best looking guy, and I know I'm a bit of a kind of hunchback of Notre Dame looking type guy, but when I get pissed, I go from that to hunchback of Notre Dame. And on this thing, clocked on, and then get there, and the walls come up instantly, and it's Grant, stop, I'm your cousin. Let me tell you, Liverpool, I know this probably applies to you as well, but in the farming community, just because it's your cousin doesn't always mean no. You've heard of line dancing, why not line breeding? But the whole thing was just too awkward, and me and Jimmy have never spoken about that, makes sense. Right, one more, and I'm going back up to Scotland, and then you'll never see me again, genuinely. Anyway, I hope I crash my car now. No, but right, one more. I think I've got one more. Right, we'll make this up as we go along. So like I said, the farming is great and that, and it's kind of a quiet time now, so Dad's away on holiday, and that likes to take me back to the last time he went away on holiday. I was in charge of the farm, the cows, the sheep, the chickens, goats, I can just keep making up, crocodiles. I have to look after them all. No bother, but he's got this wee collie dog in his bra, and the way he round up the sheep and all that. And it's just amazing, and then on the first day of him going away, this dog died. Aww. That was my reaction as well. Oh, shit. So I phoned him up on the first day and I said, Dad, I'm never going to believe it, the dog's dead. And he just hung up. I was like, no, that could have went better, could have went worse, I don't know. So he came back for that holiday and he was raging at me. He said, you should have never phoned on the first day. You completely fucked that holiday, your mum's so upset, I never got my hole once, wasted $2,000 on a cruise. I said, well, I think because our phone wasn't the reason you didn't get your hole. Mum's just no doing that line of work anymore. But, anyway, so I was raging. I said, well, what should I have done? So he said, what you should have done was on the first day you should have phoned up and said, look, there's been problems with the dog. It's stuck in a tree. Maybe I can't remember think about it. It was a dog. It's stuck in a tree, but I'll be all right. And then the next day, kept the charade going. The dog's still stuck up in the tree, but you know, Red Cross is getting involved. We'll get some food flown in for this thing, and we'll save it. And then kept the charade going. And on the last day, I should have dropped the hammer and said, poof, the dog's dead. I don't know how that would have helped. He said that's what I should have done. So keep that in mind. He's just went on holiday there, and I've had to phone him up on the first day and tell him Granny's stuck up a tree. Anyway. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, you've been phenomenal.
Round four, everybody! Right, that brings us to our second break. So it's time to get more drinks, and we'll get ready for our final headline act. But in the meantime, please give up the acts you saw in that section. You saw Lewis Calvert's.